Hello you and welcome back to watch this video of my game development logs, video logs. My name is Konstantin Nikkari. I'm developing Primevalor game. I'm very newbie about this. I'm a designer, not a developer. I do not code. I do not know the much of any coding languages. I'm an artist and I'm actually looking for developer and also maybe a marketing specialist to to team up with me. Like I want to be part of a 3-person team who develops this game. Now into this topic, I think in previous video I was discussing that I found Mixama website and that website provided me free characters. Well, you can find free characters from elsewhere too, and you will find actually better free characters from elsewhere. I think Mixama had really bad. Well, first of all, when I imported the animation with the characters, they were like, I will try to show it to you. Like the breeding animation was like when the characters were breeding, their shoulders were raising up and down, and not the chest. And we actually breathe from our stomach. When I breathe in, my stomach moves, and well, my chest moves also a little bit. But like the good deep breathing, your stomach actually moves, and not like nobody breathes like this. And so that was a badly designed characters, and I just decided that even though they are free, I don't want to use like bad products. Um, and so I just changed everything, and I decided to go and used another free character, which I would like to give you a small shout out. Here, Elegant Mesh. Yeah. So you will find this at fab.com, Elegant Mesh 3D. And I really like this style, the way the artist is producing the characters. It's not that I'm going to use them just as they are in my game, but I'd like to have a little bit of cartoonish or like this artistic design style in my characters. This, for example, could pretty much be a nice base for an orc or just a very strong humans. I mean, the anatomy is here and it's simplified. Eyes are not too big, and it has like a strong jaw, which is pretty good. So for the game, it's very beneficial to have these simplified character designs. And when it comes to the females, I need to log in. So I don't know. Maybe we can use some of the females here. I mean, this artist has produced females that are not that which do not look like they are out of a pornographic movies. Like they're normal looking females without silicones or everything. A bit slightly bit too big eyes, but that's something that I can fix later on. So this applies to my male characters and female characters that I will be using. Like the males, they actually look like normal males and not too muscular. And this is the style that I want to have in my Primevalor game to enhance our human characters that which we will be playing a little bit, make them slightly more simple than what we are in our real life, but not into the word this plasticity and just cheap pornographic way of that. For example, I see a lot of in Korean design games where small girls have huge double DD boobs and they are flying and jumping around with heavy weapons, and I don't like that. I like to have this naturality and this some way of realism in my unrealistic game, fantasy game. Now, okay, so big shout out to Elegant Mesh 3D. I found free characters from its listing, but there's a lot of characters that you can buy here. So I'm going to work with this. Like, look at this portfolio. Like, if you, I am building a game, and these are the characters that I have in my exposure. Like, huge amount of different kind of characters. I can buy them, and here's, by the way, is the free characters, free character. I think it was somewhere here. Anyway, you will find those here. Free character, for example, here. So these characters I can build into my game, I can use them, and already this style that feels nice, feels homey, feels, you know, I'm attached to this style. So it feels goody. I'm really excited about this because I want my characters, when I start designing the game, I don't want my character to be a cone or a box that moves there. I want to get attached to who is there in my world. So the world itself can be this very prototypic, just boxes, not textures at all. But the character, I want that the character will feel alive. So this message seems to get longer and longer. Let's go into the game. I want to show you something. So yeah, this for that, and the game here. Jesus, was I like the whole time I was in a big camera? Sorry about that. So, so here's a short note about the producer of the characters. So it's you go to fab.com and then you type elegant mesh 3D and you get this huge portfolio of characters. They are not very expensive, like they start from 10 euros ago to 30. You have this huge amount of characters that you can use, and they all look very natural, like comical, cartoonish, but they look like they are like natural cartoonish characters, not the plastic cartoonish. Well, we talked already about this. So let's go to the game. Here we are here, and my first man is going to be Arden, and my first woman is going to be Etha. And with the help of AI, I produced a possibility to control two characters at once. So when I move here, I have this one character here, Arden, yeah. And when I press tab, I change to female character. And you know, I don't like that my female is having this huge butt and a bit too big breasts too. I'm going to change that later, but that's just, you know, at this point it's visual gimmicks. So with the press of tab, I can change them. Now, you see there is this weird light, and those characters that I got from Elegant Mesh 3D, they are blend files. And when you are importing blend files into Godot, you get this weird light. And to get over, like, the reason for this video is not my message, but the way that I understood how to import blend files into Godot without the lights. Now, when you get the files here in your structure, you need to select your system to bypass the lights and also the cameras, which you don't need in your game engine. Now, when you open this advanced import window, you have everything here that you are about to import into your game. Here you need to select, you have to select the camera and then press skip import. And when it comes to lighting, you also skip those and re-import the character. And once done, you don't have those strange lights. You only have the lights from your own scene, from your own game. You see it? Now it's much much nicer. Again, with the press of a tab, I can change the character. And this is simply for testing and prototyping. Of course, the player itself is not going to be able to change character with the tab key, or I don't know, but at least now it is just for simply for me to have two characters in my world, a man and a woman, and then they are going to explore, and with those characters I'm going to develop my game further. See you in the next video. Release my mouse again. Release my mouse and close this. Okay, goodbye.